You know what it is, taking these locks out. Lock talk, which I want to talk about. Leave some topics in the comments so I can make some videos over it and talk about stuff. Lock talk, whatever. Talk about things in life, whatever. I made this YouTube to talk about whatever. It ain't just no particular topic. It's locks is just something that I have, and fitness is something that I do. So that's how my Instagram is set up. My Instagram is set up like fitness, locks, and like travel. Traveling is what I like to do, but since we on this quarantine thing, they done banned the traveling. Kind of messing me up right now. I had to cancel a lot of flights that I had and cancel a lot of Airbnbs and stuff like that. Hopefully this stuff will, hopefully we bounce back, you know what I'm saying, and everybody's cool and we forget about this stuff and it's a thing of the past. But they talking about that the winter months is gonna be worse or something, or it's gonna come back. I'm like, dang, I wanna hurry up and schedule some flights for the summer while I can, because this may be crazy in the winter time. So that is what it is. God's in control, you feel me? So look, what I want to say something too. I wanted an opinion. Um, what are y'all are other people in the lock community experiencing? And I know it's some people that do locks too, and I ain't trying to knock them or whatever. I just think it's like it's just weird when I go to. I used to go to locticians more when I was first starting out my locks because they was unraveling constantly, so I had to get a retwist. But now I know how to. I learned to two strand my locks or braid them in threes or whatever just to maintain them to get through it to where I don't need to go to a loctician. But one thing I did notice about going to some locticians where they'll be using something, right? They'll be using a product in your head, and I may comment. I don't make it an issue because I'm really not tripping like that as long as it's not beeswax, because I've had some experience with beeswax before when I started to try locks before this set. Build up and stuff like that. I understand this stuff can be water soluble. It's hard for me to say that word. Stuff can be water soluble and stuff like that. I understand what that means and stuff like that, but people, what I have experienced it, and it's cool. I don't do locks like that. I don't know if that's a thing to where you can copyright your product or patent your product or something like that. But it's just crazy. Like all over in other cities, I didn't have my locks. Lock maintenance done. Like locticians be acting like it's a secret. They be acting like it's a secret what they using. I be like, what are you using? You know what I'm saying? Like they act like it's like Kentucky Fried Chicken a secret or something. You feel me? And I just want to know, do y'all experience that? That there's like locticians they want to keep everything a secret of what they using or something. They act like I'm about to go get it and start doing people's locks or whatever like that. I don't know. That just came to mind. Does anybody else experience it? Because I noticed it. People be acting. They be like taking the label off or just. I've had my locks done at places where it's just like a different container that they put the stuff they using it in, and then they kind of refer it. I kind of like hint to be like, what is that, or where do you get that from? They kind of be like, it's just, it's something that I be using, and everybody that I do, it works on them, and da 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 da, whatever. I don't know, but I ain't tripping. And one thing that made me, I'm trying to think what happened to where I was starting to research what they put into your locks and stuff like that, is when I cut my sides off. Y'all see that? I got what's that called? What is the back called? What people be calling it undercut or whatever. Yeah, like the back of my head, y'all. I don't have locks in the lower part of my head. So I cut the sides, right? I be gray right there too. I got grays coming in. I tried to hide it. That's why I be doing that, trying to hide my gray. I'm trying to hide my age, y'all. You know. Um, I I cut a few of my locks on the side, right? And I was just curious, and I cut the lock, in the center of the lock, tried to look inside it and just see, do I have buildup or whatever, and I seen some little white stuff up in there. And ever since I seen that, I was chilling. I started to chill off I started to pause off going to the locticians and stuff. Cause all the locticians I went to was talking about that they use water soluble stuff like that. So ever since then, let me I gotta show y'all what I use when I be doing my retwists and stuff. I be using that aloe gel. I think it's Sun Desert or something. I've been using that. Let me go get it real quick and show y'all what I be using. This shit right here. This what I be using when I be doing my little retwists and stuff. I don't really be doing a retwist, but when I style my hair, I'll grab, cause I did this right. I'll grab the lock and I like put a little bit on and I'll do that, boom, and then I'll grab the other one and then I'll put a little bit on that, boom, and then I'll start twisting it, boom, you know, hitting it like that. Every time I turn it, I'll be turning it, boom, 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 and then I get to the end, boom, and I get a rubber band, put it on. So that's what I be doing, and I only been using the aloe, right? Cause I was tripping off of the seeing that white stuff in the locks that I cut off, and that was a minute ago. I'm almost I'm past a year and a half and some months, right, in my journey. So that's one thing that I just dread. That's one thing that I don't want is build up. So I'm not really hip to using products. Honestly, I feel like you don't even need to add any products. Because the more and more people I meet in the lock journey be telling me, you honestly just need water. There's some people that just be using water for their retwist, and then again, there's some people that are freeform and stuff. So I don't know. Y'all comment in the leave some comments of some experiences y'all experience or what y'all feel about products or whatever, or the best products you should use. You know what I'm saying? Or what y'all using out there and y'all seeing the results. I know everybody's gonna be different and some people stand behind their stuff, you know. But that's just something I experienced. And right now, y'all, I'm taking out my locks, right? I'm making sure to always moisturize them. I don't want them to be dry, right? Sometimes I gotta get a little band and put together because I be randomly picking them. I need to start with one section. Start with one section and just stick with that. But I be randomly picking locks that I twisted together. Right? So sometimes I get to the end of this and I be finding new locks that I haven't even unraveled yet. But let me see what I can talk about when I'm taking out my locks. I get a lot of comments. If y'all ain't following my Instagram, look in the description and you'll see I put my Instagram in the description. Follow me. And I get a lot of questions in my Instagram about locks. So that's what motivated me more to start this YouTube and talk about what I've been using. I'm no expert. I don't know it all, right? I'm just showing y'all what I do. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can give me wisdom of y'all, of people that y'all been in the game for a minute. I feed off of y'all too. I'm a sponge. I don't never know it all. I'm never the person to say I know it all. I feel like I can learn from everybody, but I also know it's not only one right way. You know what I'm saying? Some people be hating and throwing shade at people because they doing it this way and they don't want to do it that way. You know, whatever. But one thing, I don't know. One thing that I didn't use. One product I didn't use was beeswax. You know, on my locks. That's one thing I've always stayed away from. But I've listened to some people that said they use it, but they say it's all about moderation or whatever. It's all about the amount that you use, right? And they feel like it's doing good for them. Then I also chopped it up with some people in a lock journey that said they was using like Head and Shoulders and shampoos with like parabens or whatever chemicals and stuff in them. And they said they ain't never had no problems or whatever about drying their hair out. I've talked to some people that, you know, dyed their locks and said it didn't change the texture of them and stuff like that. So that's one thing that I've been kind of researching because I like that little look when people have their locks, you know, dipped in different colors and stuff like that. And I've been thinking about, hey, I may want to do that in the future or whatever. So I've been kind of researching it. But some people said that once you do that, your locks be dry. But I don't know. Comment below if y'all have had y'all locks dyed or whatever, and y'all could give me some wisdom on that or share some knowledge about the right way to do it if you do choose to do that. But there's a lot of stuff in this lock game, a lot of wisdom being shared, a lot of stuff that people are saying. But the beeswax, I tried to lock my hair before some years ago. It was a minute ago. And I tried to use that beeswax, and I probably used too much. It was that Murray's wax. I used too much. All my hair was white. I didn't even know it. I just thought it was supposed to be like that, and then people started telling me, "Nah, man, you got hella buildup in your hair," and then I just gave up anyway. I got into like car sales and stuff, and I was wearing suits and stuff every single day, and you know how they be thinking, acting like this ain't professional or whatever. So I cut all my hair off anyway. Then I started the journey again. I started the journey because, you know, as males, the older we get, you know, it depends on your genetics. If you lose your hair or whatever, I was like, while I got my hair, I might as well start my lock journey again while I got my hair. Do y'all think it's damaging my locks to have rubber bands on the end? Let me know, because I don't know everything. You feel me? Do y'all think I'm damaging my locks? What should I do? Because look, if I twist my locks, right, to the end, and I don't put nothing on them, they just gonna come off, right? So what should I use? Because some people have told me on Instagram or whatever that I was damaging my locks. So I don't know. And sometimes I am at fault, right? I'll put the rubber bands on hella tight, right? But it is what it is, right? I'm almost done too. This stuff be taking all day. When I be doing the twist, right? When I twist my locks, my arms be tired. Cause right now I'm sitting down. Usually when I style my locks, I go to the bathroom. I be up like that. My arms be getting tired. It be taking me all day to do this. I take apart like half my head, and then I may break or something. But now, since I'm doing this video, I'm trying to hurry up and get done and take all this off. I be taking it for granted too. Some people be having somebody to take their locks out. I I'm still looking for wisdom to find that person that can take my locks out. You feel me? So I ain't gotta deal with these. Comment below what y'all been doing the past time during this quarantine. I've been like researching businesses to start and stuff like that. Looking at different investments. Because some people say, you know, when the economy, when it's blood in the street or whatever, when everybody's scared in the economy, that's the time. I forgot who said that. I think Warren Buffett said that or something. When it's blood in the streets. J.P. Morgan, one of them dudes. When it's blood in the streets, that's the time you need to be investing in stuff. So I got on I got the little Robinhood app. I was buying some what do you call them? Airplane stocks or whatever. The airline industry stocks. I bought a couple of them. I also bought I bought some of that MGM, some of that casino stuff. Cause right now we on a quarantine, right? We on a quarantine, so when everybody goes back, right? When everything starts jumping off back how it was, people gonna be going to the casino, right? They gonna be gambling their money, gambling that stimulus check. So that's why I put a little bit of money in the casino industry. Plus, I used to live in Vegas, so I know it was always popping out there. It was always people gambling and stuff. But I don't know the right things. I heard the oil was good to put your money in, since the oil is whatever low, because they need the oil and stuff for the airline industry, and ain't nobody been doing nothing, and they already have a stockpile of oil, right? So the people that when they bring the oil in, they ain't gonna have nowhere to put it or whatever. I've been researching a little bit of stuff like that. Y'all comment below and tell me, what should I invest in during the quarantine? So I think, let me see. When I think I'm done, I always be having extra locks. Always extra locks to take out. But yeah, like with that gambling, the quarantine may have helped a lot of people. Don't y'all think? The quarantine may have helped a lot of people get up out their gambling problem. Because some people is addicted to some stuff. And since they on quarantine and the companies is closed, they can't feed that addiction. So the quarantine probably helped a lot of people get up off their addiction. So when they start opening up everything, the people gonna realize, they not really addicted to stuff. I don't know. The quarantine probably helped some people, and it probably hurt some people too. Cause I don't know if it's true. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm not trying to, parrotize stuff that ain't true or whatever. But people are saying it may be like more divorces or something, or people realizing that they really wasn't evenly yoked or something. You feel me? Cause they been in a quarantine and they been with each other and they realize that ain't the one. You feel me? That's messed up that a quarantine got it. It takes a quarantine to realize that stuff, but I don't know. I think it could help a lot of people since they ain't out here spending a lot of money, but they can order stuff online. You still got Amazon, so, and I guess people can still gamble online. So if they got addiction, they probably feed into it online. So I don't know. The quarantine help, it's been cool to me because I'm an essential worker. So I just been stacking my chips, honestly. That's all I've been doing. I've been trying to stay live below my means and just chill, go to work, go to the crib. I ain't got nowhere to go out to. And then once they lift this travel ban, I am out of the matrix. I'm out of America for real. You can catch me mostly in South America and Tusabe. Mostly in South America. I had a spot in Dominica, right? And Puerto Plata. I had to cancel that because of this ban. Then I was about to shoot to Panama real quick. Comment below on some places I should check out. Some of y'all best vacation spots. I think that's it, y'all. Let me see. Let me see. Yep. Yeah. So I think all my locks is out. I may have one that's not out. So yeah, all my locks is out. So the most important thing y'all want to do when y'all taking y'all locks out is y'all want to moisturize y'all locks. Y'all don't want them to be brittle and dry because they'll be breaking on y'all and they'll be crunchy, right? So y'all wanna get a hot water, put it in a spray bottle and spray, right? And start spraying y'all locks and stuff. Y'all want to do that. I do that throughout the day anyway. And then I do the little towel method where I get the hottest water, steam, hot water, and I put the towel under it and I boom. And I start putting it on my locks. I start crunching my locks with it. I'm just trying to moisturize my locks and stuff like that. So it's later in the evening here where I'm at. So if I may wash this tonight, like I said, I didn't drench my locks, right? So I could sleep with this. Usually I try to two-strand my locks before I go to sleep because I don't know how long we're gonna be in this quarantine, and I don't want my new growth is already everywhere, and sometimes my new growth don't be growing into the lock, as you can see. But it is what it is. Hey, like the video, subscribe to my channel, comment on some topics y'all want me to talk about. I'm gonna try to stay on the YouTube. Like I said, my Instagram been getting a lot of questions. People been asking me and been trying to motivate me to make YouTubes on the different topics. So comment below on anything y'all want me to talk about. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. Follow my Instagram. I have a link below. And peace. Y'all stay blessed.